Why don't we have much wool manufacturing capacity in Canada?
So 125 years ago, Canada manufactured most of the wool that we grew, which was around 12 million pounds. And we had the infrastructure, so the processing mills, the weaving mills, the knitting mills to manufacture that wool into textiles that we could use for clothing, furniture, other textiles. Three things have decimated the industry. The first one is increased trade and trade liberalization. So as we were having more imports come, Canadian wool lost value. The second one is the introduction of synthetics. So as synthetic fibers became more popular, wool and other natural fibers lost their market share. They became less easy to utilize and to process. And then the final one was just modernization of equipment. And we could not afford the labor in Canada, and we couldn't compete with synthetics. And so mills just were not able to compete with modern equipment that was showing up.
So, what do we need to do to get more wool manufacturing in Canada?
I think there's a bunch of different ways we can improve the infrastructure. The first one is we need to see the value in Canadian wool. And not all Canadian wool is meant to be textile soft next to our skin, something we want to wear, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have value. We could see more wool in our bedding, in our carpets, in our furniture, in our insulation. So innovating new ideas around how that wool can be utilized and then adapting our supply chain and manufacturing in a regional context. We don't need to go big. We need to go specific. So what is in our region that we could capitalize on, and how can we come together as industry and agriculture and consumers to build up that industry?